everyone. If you're new here to this channel, welcome. My name is Emanuela, and for returning viewers or returning subscribers, I say a big thank you very much for all the support. All right, so in my previous video I shared about how to study in Portugal, all the necessary documents you need to get. All right, so in today's video I'd like to update, or I'd like to announce that some schools in Portugal have started receiving application, guys. So let's get started and look at some of these schools. So before we look at some of those schools, let's run through a little bit of the highlights that I shared in my previous video on how to study in Portugal. So the first one is payment of tuition fees in up to 8 to 10 installments. The next one is you have 96% student visa guaranteed. All right. The next one is that you have affordable accommodation depending on the area in Portugal that you choose to live in while you study in Portugal. The next one is that you can work while you study in Portugal, and then lots more you can find in the video. So do well to watch that video on my channel. I'll also put the link in the description box of this video so that you can also follow. So in this video I'll want to make a public announcement that Portugal has started application. All right, so I know about 2 schools that have started application. I know that very soon others will start. So the first school is University of Algarve. All right, so it has many courses taught in English, some taught in English and Portuguese, while some taught in Portuguese. So you have some courses in English language only, you have some courses taught in English and Portuguese language, you have some courses taught in Portuguese language only. So you have to go to the site and then check it. And also bear in mind that they have bachelor's courses, master's courses, and then PhD. So if you want to go for bachelor's courses, you can apply. If you want to go for master's, you can apply. If you want to go for PhD, you can also apply to University of Algarve in Portugal. And then the next one is University Institute of Lisbon, what people call as ISCTE. All right, it comes with a lot of courses in bachelor's, master's, and then PhD. These courses also run in the English language, some English and Portuguese language, while some is just in Portuguese language. You just have to go to the site and then check which one is your language, and then which one is your course. You just have to go and check which one is your course, and then the necessary documents needed. I have shared some of the documents in my previous video, so do well to check that video as well. Also to know that some of these schools have actually started applications as at December 2022. All right, they are still open for applications January, February, March, April. So but I usually advise the earlier you put in your application, the better chance you have in getting admission. One more thing, remember that I said that for schools in Portugal, even if you see the school fees as 2,000 euros or 3,000 euros or more, just remember that you have to pay your tuition fee, or you're paying your tuition fee in up to 8 to 10 installments. You see that also on their website. So let's just have a short demo of how to go by with this school's university website.
All right, everyone. So one of the schools that I talked about is University of Algarve. All right, so this is the website. I'll be dropping the link to the website and in the description box of this video. So look at all the courses that they have. All right, you have all the courses here: agronomy, basic education, communication sciences, educational sciences and training, undergraduate, masters, and then the likes. All right, so if you want to look up, you can also look up courses by clicking at this side of the page. Also to note that if you want to be so specific, you can also look out for what language, the course that is taught in Portuguese language, the one that is taught in English language, or the one that is taught in Portuguese and English language. Let's go into Portuguese first of all, and let's see what the page will give us. So want to see the courses that are taught only in Portuguese language. So we have agronomy, basic education, and the likes. Most of them are undergraduate courses. And then you can just click on it and then you apply. Another way to know is you remove the Portuguese language. It takes you back the way the page came freshly, and then click on the courses that are taught only in English language. You have this, management courses, marine biology, quality, analytical laboratories. You also have the course under Erasmus Mundus scholarship, marine biology, master's courses, doctorate courses. All right, so let's look at one of them that are taught in English language. All right, so this is management course. So how then do you apply once you actually quickly look at how to apply? For example, you're going for management, master's in management. All right, so it says area of study is economics, management, and tourism. And the language of teaching is set to be English. All right, that's what they specify on the page. All right, so you look at the overview, look at the objectives, look at the school fees. Tuition fee for 2023-2024 for national students, that's for people that are from Portugal. All right, it's this amount, but for international students, you have your 4,250 euros. All right, first year is 2,500 euros, and second year 1,750 euros. You see that the school fees reduces as the year comes by. All right, and then application fee when you're applying, you're to pay 50 euros. That's for them to process through all your documents, and then before they give you the admission. All right, registration fee and school insurance is also 175 euros. All right, see what we've been saying, that note that the tuition of this course can be paid in 10 installments, guys, 10 installments. So the money you're seeing here, the money you're seeing in 2,500 euros can be paid 10 times. It means that your first payment for tuition fee can be 250 euros, guys. That's quite interesting. Being the first time at the time of registration, and the remaining can be paid in October, November, December, January, February, at least before the end of your first year. I can tell you that you can finish paying all your tuition fees. And remember, Portugal, while you're studying in Portugal, you can also work. And let's look at other parts of the application. So let's look at admissions. All right, so for admission, this is what you have here. It's said that you have number of slots for 2023-2024. They're going to take 35 students, minimum number of students, 8. That's for international students. And these are the conditions. You hold the bachelor's degree awarded by blah, blah, blah. Your CV, your online application, payment of application fee, 50 euros, university degree from your school, for university. So it can be in English language, it can be in Portuguese, it can be in Spanish, it can be in French. All right, it does not require documents in any of this language, does not require a translation. All right, so but documents in any other language apart from English, Portuguese, Spanish, or French would require or must be translated to English or Portuguese. All right, so you also need your passport or identity card. You need your color photograph. You also need your motivation letter. All right, so let's look at how to apply. You click on this apply here, and let's see where it takes us to. University of Algarve. All right, so if you notice this page is, you can see home, Nova Candidatura, Calendario, blah, blah, blah. All right, so because I am not so good in Portuguese, what do? I change the language to English so that I can best know where to put my name and other details. Now you can see it in English. Okay, so type in here, I'm putting your name, type in the other one, I'm putting your email address, confirm email address, and then I have read, blah, blah, blah. And then you look at the terms and conditions, click OK, and then you submit. That's what you're going to do for University of Algarve. All right. So remember that for most universities in Portugal, they have different phases for you to apply. Some of them, this University of Algarve has started since November with their applications. The first phase should end around ending of January. The second phase will start around February, and it goes like that up till about April or May. So I usually say the earlier, the better you make your application, your admission and all that will come out at ease and quite in time for you to take up your visa and move to Portugal. The link to this page will be in the description box of this video. So this is what the page looks like, and I click on study. All right, so I click on study, and you have here undergraduate, master's, PhD, postgraduate, and executive master's. They also have short-term programs, soft skills, and then application and what have you. Under international, you can look at undergraduate courses. Now, this is the page for undergraduate courses. You have anthropology, computer science, digital technologies, digital educational technology, data science. And if you notice, most of them, you see daytime and evening, means that there are classes slated for daytime, and there's some people might want to attend daytime classes, some people might want to attend evening classes. Here, data science. All right, so you can see here for data science, you have the lecture is in Portuguese. All right, the lecture is in Portuguese. Okay, so you can see their student support system here. It says what do you want to find out more about student life and all the chat with our students and all that. So you see that they're ever ready to answer all of your questions if you go through that. All right, if you go through that. They also have scholarships and awards. All right, so let's look at another course here. Now, this is another course at architecture. You go through it, you look at everything that you need, then you can apply. All right, so it says that for this course, it says the application has even opened since 19 December 2022. All right, and all the necessary things that you need to know about the course. Okay, so if you click on application, it gives you another information. So for University Institute of Lisbon, what you have to do is after you go through the page of the courses, you click the course that you want. If it's master's or if it's undergraduate, it takes you to each page one at a time. And this is for architecture. We've come to application page. It says what? Users without an account. So if you're new to this page, all right, it's advisable, or they'll tell you to create an account. So when you click on create an account, it takes you to another page, which is what I just did. All right, so it's telling you all that you need to do. Okay, so the language is already in English language. All right, so you just type in your name here, type in your birthdays, male, female, country, phone number, email, and the likes, and then you click on I'm not a robot, and then you create. So once you create, after some time, maybe a few hours or a day or two, you get an email, and then they'll tell you other links to follow. So the next one I want us to look at brings you a list of schools here. You have University of Porto, University of Lisbon, Universidade Nova do Lisboa, the one that we just checked now, University of Minho, University of Coimbra, and then you click and you see more lists of universities in Portugal. Let's look at one more school, University of Porto. All right, so it says what here, University of Porto. This is the official page for the school here, study and all. So you scroll down, and then you can type in name of the course that you want to here, or you can just come here, courses from A to Z. So if you're going for bachelor's and master's or integrated master's degree, click here. If you're going for master's degree, click here. If you're going for doctorates, you click here. So let's click on doctorates here. So for doctorate, these are the courses that you can find here. Doctorate for degree at architectural doctorate program. All right, doctorate degree in design arts, education. You have in biology, computer science, and earth science.
All right, guys, so that's it about the demo for the school registration or the school application to study in Portugal. All right, more schools that I've mentioned in my first video will also start their application. So just please be on a lookout for all of the schools in Portugal and check if you want to study in English language. If any of those two schools I've mentioned don't have your course in English language, hold on for the other schools, or you check other schools' websites for the ones that will study your course in English language. And then if you want to study in Portuguese language, you can also go ahead. Please give this video a thumbs up. It's a way to permit YouTube to actually recommend this video to as many people that are looking for this information. Subscribe if you're new here, all right, so that you can get more videos on how to move or migrate abroad. And then click on the post notification to get updated when I post up or upload new videos on how to migrate abroad. Thank you very much for watching the video to the very end. Bye for now.